They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
The Emmy Award-winning HBO original series Hard Knocks Training Camp brings viewers into the preseason with unparalleled access to the reigning Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Go behind the scenes with Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and the legendary Dark Side defense as they prepare to make another run at the NFL title. See how the best in the world take the hype and pressure head-on. Your football fix starts here with the personalities and challenges that define a championship team. Bonds will be built. Bloopers will be captured. Hard Knocks Training Camp with the Seattle Seahawks premieres Tuesday, August 4th at 9 p.m. on HBO Max.
Can we harmonize? Hit a note.
When everything is little clearer and the light up
was that?
I got to find the note. I don't know where you're coming in at. All right, you come in at your note. Tell me what note you're going to come at. Go, Travis, we're going to do this right now. Say, All right, let's hit it. I got it now.
How do you know how to do this? Welcome back to New Heights. The energy is high. A Jukes original show presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. Ooh, he hit the Bengadooley. New Heights is a show that loves a good old fourth quarter comeback, baby. We had 2 of them this Sunday. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey. This is my big brother, Jason Kelsey, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Went to the University of Cincinnati. Bearcats, baby. New Heights comes out every Wednesday. We got a new episode for you. Subscribe on your YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. And as always, follow the show on all social media platforms at New Heights Show. Jason, what we got for today?
Trav, got a great episode coming up. That's right. We're going to recap your primetime hat trick. The Eagles' fourth quarter wild comeback. And my favorite part of the episode, we're going to talk turkey, including we're going to have the first ever official Turkey Bowl draft. New Heights style.
You guys aren't going to want to miss this. We got some good picks.
But first, as always, it's time for New News. Still the #1 sports podcast in the world on Spotify. Thank you for tuning in every week.
Man, you guys are awesome, man. Dang,
let's get to some of the biggest news, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. He's locked in. Pat Mahomes, the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Pat Mahomes.
He's coming on our show. That's pretty crazy.
Mr. 2 p.m. himself.
It took everything to make it happen. I mean, we basically had to grovel on Twitter.
It was a grovel? G-R-A-V.
Have you never heard the word grovel?
Is it like volt, like a pole vault, V-A-U, gravel? No, I've never heard of that. What the fuck does that mean?
You've never heard the word grovel? Grovel to somebody? Like you're like...
Grappled, like you're grappling.
All right. Anyways, we basically had to beg him to come onto the show.
Beg? I was doing a lot of groundwork.
You didn't do anything.
No,
Twitter had to do all the work for you.
What?
Travis, we saw what happened live. Everyone saw it.
What do you mean?
Twitter it's documented. Elon Musk has it documented on the Twitter servers. You were too nervous to ask anybody, so we had we had to rely on Twitter to get Pat on our show. And luckily,
my hands are
Twitter,
sweating
you came
right
through.
now.
Thank you very much. We had some great tweets back and forth. I figured out how to post a GIF, which I did not know.
Dude, you're having a blast on Twitter right now.
Well, I'm still figuring it out. It's crazy how quick
They didn't have GIFs. They didn't have GIFs when the last time you were on Twitter.
The previous Twitter time, GIFs were not as popular. Is it GIF or GIF? What do you say?
I'm going GIF.
Why GIF? You
I don't
eat
know.
GIF peanut butter too?
No, I know a guy named Gifford.
That's a J.
And his name is spelled GIF. So I'm just going with GIF.
GIF just isn't as cool of a word as GIF.
Either way, man, you are prime, and it looks like you only have one follower right now. You're only following one person.
I'm only following my brother Travis.
So,
and
you're not even following the show. We need to fucking get you following the show, Jason.
Am I following the show?
If you only have one follower and it's me.
I know it's in my bio. I should probably follow.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you should probably
I just don't have a feed. I don't do the whole feed thing.
That's the point of Twitter, Jason.
No, that's
Twitter
not what
feed.
I'm using it for. I'm just using it to have fun.
So where are you getting you're just searching it, huh?
Yeah, if I want to know something, I hit the search bar, find it out,
You're just
do a little type-a-roo.
Yeah, I mean, it is a hell of a search engine. We already talked about
Or I go to
this.
Google.
You get the best responses when you use that search engine, man.
Yeah.
The
No,
best
you find
tweets.
stuff out. I don't want to know stuff from people that I already know what they're going to say. I don't want to. That sounds boring. I'm not using no feed.
You're ridiculous, man.
I feed myself. I don't want some Autobot feeding me information.
The old algorithms. You're killing it on Twitter, though, man. I was the GIFs killed it. The responses killed it, and then you pushed Twitter to basically force Pat to be on the show, which was it was
listen,
epic.
if you want to apply pressure, you know, there's nothing like millions of people on a social media platform to, you know, kind of, force a guy's hand. So, Pat, thanks for coming on the show. I can't wait. It's going to be a great episode. I've only met Pat a few times. I haven't really got the chance to sit down and have a meaningful conversation with him, so I'm looking forward to it. It's a hard guy to like stop and have a conversation because whenever I see somebody ultra famous, which I would consider Pat, he's in that category, right?
100%. That guy can't go anywhere. He's got like that. I don't want to say cartoon character, but he's got like that like superhero like look where his hair, the face, the height, the body, like you see that and you're like, damn, that's Pat Mahomes, and then people go crazy, and then it's like a, you know what I mean? Like he has to have a bodyguard. You know what I mean? I could walk around Kansas City and like, oh, look at that, there's Travis, and it's just like, hey, like I'm like the friendly neighbor, Mr. Rogers or something. You know, Pat, no, he's getting swarmed like Jordan, like Michael Jackson, like all the big time celebs.
So like whenever I've met him, whenever I meet people like that, I get nervous. I don't even want to talk to them.
I don't want to hold you up, man. Hey, I just want to shake your hand. It's nice to see you, dude.
Good to see you, Pat. But so it'd be cool to actually have a conversation with him.
He naturally just has a like fast forward button.
Fast forward
all
button?
times. Yeah, he's just very mind's
got
going.
ADD?
No, I think he's a very focused individual. I don't know if his mind is like racing like that, but he is going at a more rapid pace.
Neurons are firing. I mean, it makes sense. Neurons are firing.
100%.
Do you find that people that talk faster are also like run fast?
1,000%. Tyreek Hill.
I agree.
Speaks extremely fast.
Tyreek
You have
Hill
the
is
brain
it's hard
to be
it's hard to
moving
even, like,
that fast. Your brain has to be working so much faster.
If your brain sends signals to your mouth that fast, it sends signals to your legs that fast too. I think it all is connected. It's a chain. Some of the people that fast, if I hear a fast talker, I'm like, that's gonna be a good receiver or DB.
Steve Smith.
I have not met many
fast as
DBs
shit.
receivers that have got that low drag. Oh, I'm just gonna go out there.
You just got to meet the right ones, man.
Oh, they're out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're
Who?
usually like around.
Give me an
like
example.
That. Charvarius Ward. He was in Kansas City forever. I think he's from like the Arkansas area or like somewhere kind of south where it was like they just kind of they go at a different pace down there. You know.
All right. Well,
that's not how he talks, by the way. I wasn't impersonating Charvarius.
no, you were impersonating a southern slow drag. I got what you're.
Yeah, you already know.
All right. Well, what do we want to talk to Pat about?
Man,
we got him on the show. We're gonna ask him anything.
It's a good question, man.
Is there anything you want to talk to him about that you are too nervous to talk about outside of being? How does being on camera and on a show change the interaction between you and Pat? Do you think it's gonna?
I mean, I've been on numerous shows or interviews where I've done it with Pat, and I think it's going to be a fun interview. I think just telling the stories, I think is probably the best because he's a pretty good storyteller. And I really I'm intrigued to get to know more about kind of how he studies the game. I think that's fascinating to me.
Okay.
Because I've seen the notebook. I've seen him jotting down all this stuff, and I want to know how he makes it make sense. You know what I mean? I think that's fascinating to me because everybody sees the backyard football aspects of him just being able to go out there and ball, but it's like we talked about earlier. It's all calculated decisions because of how much film, how much confidence this guy gets from all the information he's accumulated in his football life. So it's like, I don't know. I think that'd be cool to get in his brain and at least hear, how he got to the point of being able to, study football. Who were his mentors, who kind of gave him that golden ticket or that golden nugget for him to be able to make it make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm fired up to talk some ball with my guy at 2 p.m., man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where it's going to go, but I'm excited about it. I'm just excited to talk to somebody as smart and I don't know, as successful. And
he's an honor student, man. That's one thing you guys got in common. Honor students. Oldest child.
Yeah, I mean.
Honors classes, I should say.
Yeah, I took honors classes. I don't want to say I was an honors student.
I was on a roll one semester in college. I made dean's
Once
list.
upon a time. It's not hard to make dean's list when you're a criminal justice major. All right, where are we going here? We got what? Is Pat the most famous person in your phone?
Man, now that's a good question.
Who else you got? Who else you working with?
We're really gonna go down who's in my phone right now. What
the
fuck? I would have to look it up, man. I don't even know.
I probably got Mark Sanchez, maybe. I don't even know. I'll probably go Miles Teller. Miles Teller. I think it's the most famous person on my phone.
I mean, yeah, I could double
Top
down
gun.
on that. Justin Timberlake.
All right.
JT.
I mean, this isn't even like a competition.
The Tennessee Kid.
He's in your phone, though.
Yeah, he actually texted me. He was drinking some wine watching this past game. Said he was all fired up.
Yeah.
I got JT, man.
You would have wine drinkers watching football games texting you.
All right, well, now we can't put this in here. Why the fuck? Why would you just cut his knees off like that, man? What the fuck are we?
Who drinks wine and watches football?
It's Sunday night. He was probably by a
soccer.
fire.
This is not soccer.
Some people have preference on the type of beverage they like to have.
All right. Let's get to the show. Come on. Let's get it going.
Fan mentions of the week. Always a fun segment hearing from you guys. Please keep them coming. From at Miss Kate Davis 14, Sarah Kate on Twitter. Important question for next week. What is your favorite Thanksgiving side dish / dessert?
Oh, man.
I know mine. The one and only.
Yeah, if we're going
Mama
with
Kelsey
the most
rolls.
obvious, it's the Mama Kelsey cinnamon sugar marshmallow-filled dinner rolls have been a Kelsey staple.
So buttery. So buttery.
It's
so
ridiculous.
Yeah, you got to catch them while they're hot. And if you do, you might burn your tongue.
I mean, they're definitely better hot, but I'll eat those things cold. I mean, it's ridiculous how good those things are.
I'm not gonna lie, God, daggone. They never last. Mom usually makes like 3 batches of them, and the first 2 are gone before we even think about eating our Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah, they're quick hitters. If I'm going something outside of that, that's a staple at probably everybody's Thanksgiving. I go green bean casserole. I think it's a very underrated dish.
The old casserole, huh?
Dude, green bean casserole,
that's
man.
good shit.
I'm a huge fan.
The classic white mom Thanksgiving meal. Casserole.
No, this isn't. Yeah, mashed potatoes and corn. I mean, there's so many good choices. What are you going?
Mashed potatoes. I've always been out on mashed potatoes.
You're the picky eater.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember countless Thanksgiving meals where.
We'll get into it later. We're gonna get into it later. We're gonna get into that later.
I knew you were saving it, man.
You knew what it was. You knew what we were gonna talk about.
I don't want to eat it, and I don't like it. Be thankful.
This is the Grinch of Thanksgiving that we're on the show with right now.
because I'm a picky eater, I'm just the worst. You're the fucking worst kid on Thanksgiving.
There are starving kids.
I was thankful for the rolls, Mom. I was thankful for the rolls. Those were delicious. It's not my fault I don't love mashed potatoes. Eat the stuffing.
We're going to get to it. Come on. What else do we got?
Growing up was Thanksgiving a big holiday in the Kelsey household. Yeah, I think it was big because we made it ours. We didn't have a really big family. It was just really the four of us and an aunt and an uncle.
We had some family friends that we would do it with occasionally. Grandpa came in one year, I think. But it was definitely. We just don't have a big family, but it was big in our household, and it was one of the few times we sat at the very large, nice dining room table that we had and actually ate food together.
The only time I ever recall actually doing that.
It was a rare occasion when we.
And that always made it like an event. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that
exactly.
100%.
That it was a little bit different than going to the coffee table that literally would come up. Our friends would come over and make fun of us. So we had a coffee table that had like a top that would fold up to your face so that you could just eat your dinner right here in front of the TV.
On the couch.
Yeah.
It was the best fucking thing ever. Are you kidding me?
I mean, it was
that
great.
table was the best.
It was awesome.
I wish
saw a lot of good sitcoms and game shows right there in front of us while we ate dinner every night.
You know it.
Watch Dad try and get every Jeopardy question right and fail miserably.
Fail? He used to knock
okay.
him out. He used to knock him out.
He knocked out some of them. Knocked out some of them.
If he got a good topic, he'd roll through it.
You're right.
We'll get to more Thanksgiving stuff later on in the episode, but now it's time to tee up 12 bold topics to wrap up Week 11 in the NFL. Obviously, we'll talk about more stuff than just our games, but typically it goes Jason will tee up topics on my game, and I'll do the same for his, and then we'll run down some other topics throughout the league.
We'll get back to the show in just 1 second, but one last piece of new news. It's November, which means it's National Veterans and Military Families Month, which is why our sponsor, DraftKings, and the Pat Tillman Foundation have partnered together to give you an easy and fun way to give back and make an impact. All you have to do is sign up on DraftKings using our promo code NEWHEIGHTS, enter their Pat Tillman free-to-play pool through November, and DraftKings will donate $1 for every entry up to $20,000 to the Pat Tillman Foundation. And these donations go towards some incredible initiatives, like empowering military veterans and spouses through academic scholarships. Again, just sign up using our promo code NEWHEIGHTS. Play in DraftKings Pat Tillman free-to-play pool, and DraftKings will donate $1 for every entry to the Pat Tillman Foundation. All right, let's get back to the show.
Jason, go ahead and start us off. I heard it was a crazy one for the Chiefs.
It sure was, Trav. Chiefs 30, Chargers 27 on Sunday Night Football.
It was a close one.
That's what you like to see. That's the kind of game you want to see on Sunday night, primetime game.
That's why they flexed it.
Let's start with that game-winning drive. Chargers up 4 with 1:46 left. Camera cuts to Pat. He's smiling. And, Trav, what are you thinking? I mean, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I think what everybody thinking that game is thinking, that you guys are going to go down and score.
That's what it felt like. It felt like a very comfortable situation. I feel like we kind of talked about this earlier about situational football, right? And both end of half, end of game situations where the clock is running out. Got to get a score. Obviously, for them being up 4 means we got to score a touchdown. 2 timeouts was the big one for me. You give us a bunch of timeouts or more than one timeout to be able to because now we can utilize the middle of the field more, right?
Right. Yeah. You're not limited to the
sideline. And that's huge. That's big time. Now Pat can use his legs.
Is a lot of time, even if you don't have timeouts.
100%, especially when you got Patrick Mahomes. And like you said, the camera cut to him. He seemed very comfortable, very confident in the situation. It's just you accumulate all this data and all these like football, situations that you've seen, and you know what's possible, right? You know what's possible with the amount of time we have. And on top of that, we knew that they were going to play man-to-man coverage. They had gotten us a lot throughout the game.
How'd you know that?
They just that was their go-to when the game was on the line, third downs later on in the game in the third quarter, second quarter. Yeah, they were going man, and
22 man.
22 man on some plays for sure. The last play where I scored, it was a man robber. So they had two guys in the red zone, kind of eye and pat.
Sure.
I think, like you said, man, it was, or like we said earlier, it was just a comfortable situation, man. And, you'd like to have that much time. That's for damn sure. If you give me 146 left to win a football game to try and score a touchdown, I mean, I'm taking that all day.
Yeah, man. Pat is so good in these situations. He's proved it time and time again. Watching that game, I thought, without question, you guys are going to go down and score. And it didn't disappoint. You guys marched right down the field.
It was the biggest thing in a situation like that is that first play. You need to have a positive first play or second play. And and typically if you can get 15 to 20 yards on that first play, man, that is a dagger to a defense.
It's a big one.
And that's what happened. We hit Marquez down the sideline, jumped us off. I think it was a 15 to 20-yard gain, and then Sky Moore came up huge yet again. The young guy, our rookie wide receiver, who kind of stepped up in a position because Kadarius Toney went down, came up big, man. It's always good to see guys step into roles because you typically, when you're stepping into a role, you don't have the same practice reps as a guy that was running those plays or the guy that those plays were made for. Right. You know what I mean? Like you just don't get those reps. Mm-hmm. So it's like your attention to detail or your understanding and your awareness throughout the week.
Just a little bit less.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. But for him to be able to come in and just absolutely come up big for us in those situations, man, and then 1-5 making it work with his legs during the two-man situation. It was a flawless execution by 1-5, man, and it was fun to be a part of.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about stepping into a role. Let's talk about a guy whose role is no longer with the team. He was watching the game as well. My man Cheetah got the shout out for Trav on Twitter. Said, name a better tight end. I'll wait. Little smiley face.
My guy, Tyreek Hill. It's the best wide receiver in the National Football League. I've been saying it for 10-plus years, however long he's been in the league.
That's one of the things I've been really happy for you guys and the offense. I mean, that's a huge person to lose. And
it's a lot of production, man. That's a lot of production, and it's a lot of focus in terms of the offense. You know what I mean? Like a lot of our plays have been developed because they were Tyreek Hill kind of routes. And, it's been fun. You know, I love Tyreek, and I was a little butthurt when he left, but at the same time, it was a decision that I definitely could understand him to make. And he's still one of the best, if not. Well, I'll take that back. He's still the best wide receiver in the National Football League, man.
Well, he said name a better tight end, and I'll name one right now. Kylie Kelsey has the best tight end I've ever seen in my life. But outside of her, I can't think of one. Andy Reid confirmed. This is crazy that this is true. This is the exact same play that you scored with the walk-off touchdown last year against the Chargers. Is that true?
It was one different route, and it was a swing instead of a corner on the front side of the play. But
so are you calling Andy Reid a liar live on our show?
No.
All right. Just
virtually, it was. I ran the same exact route. It was a drag. It was just to run your ass across the field,
for the most
beat
part,
him across
it was
the field.
Same thing. Yeah.
100%. It was just different coverages. So you saw how I caught the ball.
Last year you caught it, reversed out,
boop, boop. Zone coverage. So I knew I had to split defenders.
Mm-hmm. Had to be a Picasso, and then this one was just straight speed. It's like that Rocky Balboa. Speed.
Man, this dude, Derwin James probably got the better of me. It was a tale of, two tapes. At the end, I finally got open on him and got in the end zone. Like I said, it was man robber, so I'm not sure if he was expecting somebody to have, that other side of the field, somebody cutting him and helping him. But he had been doing a damn good job of guarding me the entire game. And I was just hoping that Coach Reid was dialing something to where I could just run away from this dude because once he got his hands on me, man, it was hard for me to get it off.
Yeah, but they did their best to try and get his hands off of you with that little rub concept right there.
Yeah.
How do you guys teach that? We used to teach that slapping hands. You'd slap hands right as you went by the guy to make sure you're tight close enough.
This high school hairy bullshit. That's like in the silent cadence when the tight end's at the end of the line and he puts his hand on the calf of the tight end.
Oh my gosh.
That's on the fuck. What the fuck?
He's gonna tell me when to move, bro. If you're moving when that tackle's calf moves, you
We're
are
late.
late.
We're
you
late.
are late.
Oh my goodness.
We're in bad. It's bad business.
Yeah, but that's the old slap in the hands. It looks sweet on film, but
It's a marketing tool.
Was it like that was the teaching point? Like I want you guys so close you can slap hands?
Yeah, if you can slap hands, you're in the right distance of the rub.
What if the DB's coming from the sky and it's like now you're slapping hands for no fucking reason?
Travis, I don't play receivers. I think you hit the nail on the head. It was ecology. It worked though. I mean, but I think it's one of those things that sounds good. It's an easy coaching point.
Yeah, you guys were high-fiving mid-route.
The set ready go thing. Oh my gosh, miserable.
We teach it the middle. The I can't even. I'm not even going to get into what we teach. We're not high-fiving. We're running a route. That guy actually has a route to where he needs to get over.
It looks like it's just. Honestly, it didn't even look like I've seen true pick designs.
100%.
You know what I mean? Where you're clearly trying to get in the guy's way. That one just looks like you guys are running it at those distances. It's designed where if it's man, maybe you'll get a little bit, but it's not like it's not even like those third down and one plays where the tight end or receiver is clearly just
catch a
trying
guy
to
at the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, this definitely was not that. It was a dialed up shallow cross to run across the field, get away from my man defender, use my speed to my advantage.
Classic man beater.
Yeah.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling on Twitter, has a tight end ever won MVP? Because I definitely know a guy.
No.
I think he's talking about you.
I think he's definitely talking about me, and Marquez is my dog for that, and I appreciate that, but there ain't no chance.
Yeah, no tight end has ever won. No tight end has ever come in the top 5 of MVP voting.
It's most valuable passer, right?
Yeah, the closest thing we have is offensive MVP.
Yeah.
For a tight end.
Who is that? That was Gronk, I'm assuming?
Gronk was runner-up in 2014. But
14?
Yeah. I mean,
that wasn't even his best year, I don't think.
Who knows? Maybe I feel like a lot of those awards kind of come, after you've built your name up a little bit. So maybe it wasn't his best year. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the stats. But yeah, it is the most valuable passer. I mean, no non-quarterback has won that award since 2012. Adrian Peterson was dominating up there in Minnesota.
Dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
That's for damn sure. There's a lot of people that think that it's unfair that the MVP award goes to quarterbacks all the time.
I mean, what are you going to do? Ron Rivera said it best, man. Quarterback play.
I mean, listen, there's no other position on the field that affects the outcome more. The reality is that quarterbacks tend to be the most valuable player on most teams. It's how the league works. It's how football works. I mean, so I don't think it's unfair at all.
I'm with you.
As an offensive lineman, I know I'm important. I know I'm not as important as a quarterback. That's just the reality of it.
That's just the reality of it. That's some good shit right there.
Officially, the most 100-yard receiving games in tight end history. What's that mean?
Tony Gonzalez said it best, man. This ain't your daddy's league. Times are changing, man. I have more opportunities to catch the football than any other tight end. I'm pretty sure that's statistically proven too, with the amount of targets that I get. And the type of routes that I get are, they're quarterback friendly routes. It's almost, taking a complete Andy Reid scheme and finding ways to incorporate the tight end in that scheme. It's just, I got the cheat code. I got the ultimate cheat code to be able to pat these stats and put up these 100-yard games. Doesn't make any sense why George Kittle doesn't have a 100-yard game every single game with the type of offense that he has.
I understand what you're saying, and I know you're a humble guy, but why doesn't every tight end do it then? If the league has changed so much, why are you the one breaking the record and not every single tight end in the NFL right now?
I don't think guys are getting the opportunities that I'm getting.
But it's not your daddy's NFL anymore, so they should be getting those opportunities, right? If it's not your daddy's NFL, they are getting the opportunities.
This is true. I think it's a way more pass-happy league.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the overall league has changed to a pass-friendly league to a kind of more of an offensive-friendly league. yeah, I'm definitely reaping the benefits of it.
I think you're being a little bit humble, and I get it. You're a good dude, but not every tight end is having the numbers that you're having. So,
been fortunate, man.
Are you a receiver or a tight end? Because I think if you would poll all of Foxborough and the Boston area, you would undoubtedly
I'm a ballerina.
be classified
I'm
receiver.
a ballerina to them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm not even a football player. I'm just like some turd off the street that they gave a helmet. So he's not even a football player. Okay, he doesn't block. One of my favorite quotes, man. They hit me on Twitter. Everybody was just hounding me on Twitter, man. So I just started blocking like random guys on
You
Twitter.
block people? How do you block them?
You could go to their page. You could just block them if you get sick of like seeing them come up on your mentions and stuff like that.
I don't block nobody.
They hit me with
Nobody gets under my skin.
New England hit me with the he doesn't block on the field. He's the best blocker on Twitter though, man.
That's why. Look at that. You're giving him ammo.
It was pretty smooth. I deserved that one. It's pretty good.
So you didn't
I
answer
just
the
play
question.
football, man. I just play football. Yeah. There are times where I get lined up at quarterback. There's times I get lined up at fullback. There's times I get lined up at wide receiver, inline tight end. There's situations where we go tackle over, and now I'm a tackle. There's situations, all across the board where I just go out there and play ball. And I try and give my coaches and my teammates the best opportunity for us to have success, be accountable. I feel like I got matchups that I could have success with all over the field. And with that being said, that's where I think I separate myself in the tight end room compared to others, is being able to be that jack of all trades, that utility guy, man.
Dude,
I could be your plumber, I could be your electrician, whatever you want me to be, man. I got you.
Yeah, I cannot.
You need a landscaper? Got you.
I don't care what they call you. I think it's stupid. I think this whole idea of you have to do, a tight end does this and this and that and this. A quarterback does this and this and that and this. How do you create mismatches? How do you create production? How do you stress a defense?
I'll say that one of the most honorable things is to have another coach on the other team come up to you and say, man, you're a heck of a player. Like, that means they focused on game planning just specifically to stop you. And that is the ultimate honor. And that's what I've been very fortunate about fortunate in the league, is to be able to be a vocal point like that, and to have that pride. You know what I mean? Yeah, these guys, I'd make that much of a difference to where they're focusing on where's 87 every play.
Exactly. Are you stressing the defense out? Are they having to change what they do to stop you? Yeah. Right? Are you creating mismatches? Are you creating advantages for the offense? It's about scoring points. I don't care what you're calling people. Mm-hmm. We're trying to. It's like basketball. It ain't a point guard shooting. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever it is, we're finding a way to put points up and run a successful offense.
Yeah.
I remember somebody was having like an argument with one guy, and he was like, I don't like Mike Wallstock because he wasn't a great blocker. I'm like, dude, is he scoring touchdowns? What are we talking about right here? Like I just don't understand that philosophy. I don't even know if that's true.
I don't know. He looked like he'd be a hell of a blocker. I'll tell you what.
I know what is true is that he scored a lot of touchdowns. He made a big difference in the outcomes of games.
100%.
So, I think you get locked into like the traditional way something's done. And, I think in a lot of ways you've been a part of the tight end revolution. You know what I mean? It's not your daddy's NFL. That's because there's guys like you that exist that create these mismatches throughout it. And the game has changed, no doubt. There is a pass-happy league. Linebackers are different. Safeties are different. The rules of the game are different. So everything is evolving. And, you've kind of hit the league at a perfect time, but also been an unbelievable player that's dominated an entire era of the game. So, I don't know. I think, I don't get locked into what the traditional metrics of a position are. In another era, I probably would have played fullback. Probably wouldn't even played center. So I think
I don't know what I would have played in a different era. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe quarterback?
Probably receiver. Oh, gosh.
That's golden.
All righty. There's no way the Chiefs would lose in front of the Fonz. The Fonzarella. Fonzarelli or Fonzarella?
The Fonz, man. It's the Fonz, man.
The Fonz was in attendance.
The Winkler.
Do you have a Fonz shirt?
I do. We got it made. We knew that the connection was that I forget what the actual connection is. I think he said Pat Mahomes was his favorite player, so and that he was coming to the game.
Yeah.
So one of the equipment guys in KC Kale ended up making me a shirt with the Fonz. I think it was family, football, and Fonz, man. It's all about the Fonz, the coolest cat in the land.
Did Coach Klein give you guys any pointers for the game?
Monday, Tuesday, happy day. Thursday, Friday, happy day. Saturday, Sunday, happy day. Bring it all back to you. These days are right. I don't know the rest of the words.
Oh, happy days.
Man, what a tune, man. Nick at Night,
That was a good one. Nick at Night. That was a great one. Did you meet him?
I missed him, dude.
You missed him? How do you miss the Fonz?
Winkler, dude. I saw him come in as I was warming up. I was like, as soon as I get done warming up, I'm going right over to him. Went right over to where I saw him, was not there. So I stood on the field and just scoured the field for a little bit, and he must have just jumped in and jumped out, and I missed him. By the time it was time to play football, I was just like, all right, I'm not thinking about the Fonz, but doggone, that would have been pretty sweet.
I don't know. That was a great show. Happy Days is unbelievable.
It was a good show, man.
Not that Henry Winkler hasn't done other more successful or highly successful roles since then, but
one of our favorites, man.
It's kind of crazy that his signature move, the jukebox punch, is not even going to register with that. It wasn't just him doing a bit. He actually slapping electronics used to work. Remember we used to have that. You remember we used to have that TV upstairs that you would have to hit the top of, and then all of a sudden it would whack it back into. Yeah. I don't know what the science was that made that work, but
it's probably just to get a cord loose or something like that. And every time we hit it, we kind of got it back into place.
Who knows? But the Fonz had the touch with that old jukebox.
Get the party going.
What would it be in a current Happy Days? Current Happy Days, if they did a remake, what would be the Fonz? What would be the equivalent of the Fonz tap?
The aux? I don't know.
The aux.
The aux.
What's the you fiddle with the little cord that plugs into the phone?
You gotta hold it just
Good job,
right.
Fonz!
You gotta hold it just right.
You're oh, he set it up.
You know it, man.
Oh my gosh.
That's good shit. The equivalent to the slap would just be obviously the turn off, turn on.
Turn off, turn on.
Turn off, turn on.
Hard
I don't
reset.
know what's going on with this fucking thing. I'm just gonna turn it off, turn it back on, see if it fucking works.
Surprising how often the turn it off, turn it on works.
What movie was that? It was a Dwayne Johnson movie, man. Oh, what movie was that? It was the underlining story. It's electronics, man. You just got to turn it off, turn it on, man.
That's in a movie.
Phone doesn't work. I'm just gonna turn this fucking thing off, man. I don't know what's going on.
Needs a break.
Reboot.
What? Oh yeah, we got to talk about your celebration. So
my celebration.
Well, you had that nice little primetime LT. There's a little bit of a debate. Were you giving the shout out to LT? Were you giving the shout out to Dion?
I do shit like that all the time. I do it in practice. I do it I have fun playing the game doing shit like that. I don't think Dion ever thought in his head.
This was a very specific.
This is me taking it an extra step because I don't know what is in Dion's head, but I think Dion was just a natural high stepper in the moment of the game. That's his showmanship. He's just you know what I mean. He's styling. Yeah. That's just I'm not thinking I'm gonna hit the Dion and then the LT. I'm just in the moment being a showman of the game. I guess I don't know. That's just how I play football. I guess.
So you just naturally. Playing the Chargers, did an iconic Chargers players
legendary
touchdown celebration. You just randomly did that.
It wasn't a full sell. It was just kind of ooh, I'm in here. It wasn't a full LT sell. I didn't get up on the toes. I don't know that I'm buying I didn't get up on the toes. I didn't go hand behind the head for the finger flip or the ball flip. I didn't extend the arm all the way. It wasn't a full LT. Even LT would say it wasn't a full LT sell. He'll be like, that wasn't my celebration.
This whole conversation is explaining why you're a much better dancer than I am, because I didn't notice any of the details of any of this stuff. You flicked the ball, so same celebration.
I don't know, Jason. How'd you hit the gritty?
I really didn't. It's a good thing that the camera angle didn't pick up my lower half. I don't know what. It was not a.
Sometimes you just get the right angle, baby.
Get the right angle,
you
baby.
Get the right angle. Anybody can gritty.
Dion gave you props. He said T. Kelsey is a grown man. I'm looking for dude with that mentality, work ethic, physical attributes, and passion for the game.
What
Coach
a guy,
Prime.
Man. Coach Prime.
Ain't hard to find. He ain't hard to find, baby.
I love that dude, man. I love that. I remember having action figures of like the Dallas Cowboys when they won it, and Dion was one of the action figures. I knew he was he was one of my favorite players because he was a baseball and football guy. That's one of the most legendary stories.
It was the entire thing about him, dude.
He was the showman.
Prime time.
It's prime time, baby.
Yeah.
It's prime, baby. And
was that the coolest shout out of your career?
I mean, that's pretty fucking cool shout out.
Yeah.
Another one was probably LeBron giving me a shout out for the first time, being a Cleveland guy, Northeast Ohio guy.
Used to play for his AAU team.
I did not. I used to play against his AAU team.
I thought you did one year where you played for his. No,
I was not fortunate enough. No, I had a bunch of friends that played on his team though.
Got it.
Yeah. Who's the coolest shout out you've ever had?
I don't know. I didn't have Twitter for like the last 5 years, so probably it'd be hard to say.
But I mean, like, you've heard somebody give you love that you're like, man, that was pretty cool. Like, did like Cowher give you love, or like a guy that you like love or appreciate a lot that was like that does TV or something?
I mean, I get shout out from like people in the football world, and it's cool seeing like people that like I grew up watching or playing. Like, it was cool. Like Jeff Saturday and I had like a moment out there during the game where I was trying to talk to the official, and he was like, "Hey, stay away from him." And like, I don't know. I think I know that sounds weird. Cool. It's not a shout out, but like, I think I met Kevin Mawai after the game, and he was saying he appreciated my game, and I mean that's really cool coming from a Hall of Fame, like one of the best centers of all time, and then so I've had a lot of moments like that. Or coaches, Rex Ryan gave me credit on ESPN where talking about how I've been a different type of player at the center position, and it's kind of transcended the spot a little bit. So
man, the Kelsey boys just be transcending shit, dog.
Yeah, so I think
you know what I'm saying.
And maybe transcended is the wrong word. I don't know if that was
what are these? He said it. He said it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you build up in your head. I'm like, oh my God, Rex just said I was transcendent. I don't know. I don't take compliments well. I usually just avoid people.
Big bear.
When people start talking about me, I just do my best to change the subject immediately.
No, dude, I'm right there with you on that. Eagles 17, Colts 16. Man, these Colts, man, they find a way to keep it close, man. Jeff Saturday's football team, I'll tell you what, they got ball players. That's for damn sure. Now they got more to play for with Jeff Saturday being their coach and everybody kind of counting them out in a sense. New Heights is officially in the win column against the Colts, man. Let's start with your game-winning drive, man. 4:30 left. Eagles rip off an 11-play, 75-yard drive that ends with a Jalen quarterback draw for the go-ahead touchdown in Jalen fashion, baby, using those power legs. All Eagles touchdowns in the fourth quarter. What was the difference? Was there a big fourth quarter change that you guys did, or it was just finally got executed in the way you guys know?
Well, I think if you look at the whole game, we were killing ourselves. The Colts played a really good game. They're a great defense, but early on, I had a bad snap that killed a drive that took away a touchdown. We had other
snap, man. We're
penalties.
We're the QB sneak podcast and the fucking center miss snap podcast, man. It's fucking. How about we tighten it up front, boys? All right, let's get the ball to the quarterback.
Well, we've had most of the snaps haven't been bad. Most of them have been miscommunication at the line, but we do need to figure that out.
Choo choo, choo choo. You guys hear that? Is that the excuse train? Is that the excuse train coming in the Eagles locker room right now? Fucking guy, man. So moving on, note first 10-point. Well, actually, clock management on the final drive. Are you guys thinking about that on the final drive or what?
No.
What? What kind of fucking? Where do we just go? What is it? What just happened here?
I might need a little second. Alrighty. Well, as you can see, I look a little bit different. Travis hit me in the feels a little bit, so we decided to postpone the show. We started recording that Monday night, and now we're back Tuesday to record the rest of it because I need to calm down. If there's anybody that knows how to get under my skin, it's Travis Kelce. I think, we joke around a lot on the show, and we're having a lot of fun doing this, but I don't want to, you can't overstate how serious we take, playing the game of football and doing our jobs and our teams. And, I had a bad snap this last game that almost cost us a win. And we've had other procedural issues throughout the year that have been frustrating. So I take all these things really seriously and, probably got a little bit too amped up. I mean, I really do think it's great what we're doing. And I think that Trav hit me what I need to hear. Be accountable, make the corrections, don't make excuses. Everybody needs to hear that. I needed to hear that. Don't take myself too seriously. At the end of the day, I'm out there playing a game. Have fun. Go out there and do your job. That's what it comes down to. So, anyways,
obviously,
we're back at you with a great show. What?
I was just gonna. Obviously, it was. They obviously people know it was all fun and games, but it takes a true leader to be able to take shit like that to heart and get it fixed and get it changed and acknowledge it and things like that. But obviously, that's what makes you you, and that's you embody the city of Philadelphia. And
I don't need you to praise me now. I don't need you to praise me now. I don't need you to praise me now.
And I just wanted to tell everybody, man, I love you, man.
Anyways, the show. One of the things we're really striving for with the show is to be as authentic as possible.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was important not to cut any of this out and not to make it look like we just that didn't happen. I want our emotions to come out. I want people to really feel like what it's like to be an NFL player, to make mistakes, to have success, to win games, to lose games. That's one of the beautiful things that we're trying to impart with this show. So, that's what it feels like when you're a center and you have a chance to go score a touchdown and you slap the ball over the quarterback's head. You're fucking mad! So, anyways.
That's fair.
Let's get on to the rest of the show.
I feel you on that one. Let's talk about how you guys did come through in that fourth quarter, though. And, Jalen Hurts, can't say enough about him, man. He leads you guys, helps you guys get yet another win. I believe it was the first 10-point fourth quarter comeback by Eagles in 12 years since you've been there.
I've never done it.
Lost 43 straight when trailing by double digits in the fourth quarter. And sometimes it just takes, the right group to be able to find a way to win, man. Find a way to drag yourself across the finish line, baby.
And quite frankly, the right quarterback. I mean, I don't know how many things Jalen's going to have to do to show people, that he's, right up there with the best in this league. But I really do think this has been waiting to happen with him. He's a very calm, composed player, confident, and he's a dynamic player in those types of situations, in those 2-minute drives.
Yeah.
As you know, when you go into those drives, you each side's playbook kind of shrinks down to like, what are your core plays? And you just get to go out there and play.
Yeah.
And, he's such a dynamic player, not just in the air, but obviously in the ground. And for a defense to try to defend that entire span while no huddle is happening, while the situation is happening.
It's a lot, man.
There's a lot going on. And he didn't disappoint. 2 huge drives in the end of the third, fourth, and quarters. And, the guy's got ice in his veins.
Okay. Ice in the veins?
it was awesome. It really was.
Ended it with a QB draw just to seal it off in Jalen fashion, man, using those power legs.
Yeah, I thought it was a great call by the coaches. Obviously, they knew there was a tendency that they were going to be in that defense where they're going to be, those backers look out to try and get those double teams or support inside leverage on those receivers.
Yeah.
It's wide open. The
Great play call.
Defensive tackle tried to make like a last-ditch play. I thought it was close to working for him. Tried to outside swim Isaac. Isaac stuck on him. And, once that happened, there was kind of nothing in there in the middle.
Yeah, it was enormous. It was a walk-in for him. It was such a walk-in that he actually walked straight into the Colts mascot.
Dude.
Which was entertaining because it became now a battle of
the hump battle. The hump battle. Dude, I've never seen a hump battle before, and I'm upset that I ended it. I went up to him to hug him. I didn't know that him and the mascot were having a moment right there. I would have let that keep going. I mean, according to Key and Peele, there's a three-pump limit, but
three-pump.
Hey.
And we throw in the flag.
And now that I'm thinking about it, maybe the mascot was ahead of the game. Maybe he was trying to bait Jalen into three pumps.
Oh,
because really, I mean, there's over a minute left in the game.
That's a big time flag.
So all of a sudden, if this guy can bait Jalen into a 15-yarder, that's great field position on that ensuing drive to try and tie it up or win it.
Little did we know that mascots were that far ahead of the game,
dude,
man.
I'm telling you, that guy's that guy came up to me after. I don't think I've ever talked to a mascot in my life.
What? He had a voice?
What? Well, okay, for our child listeners.
That's like number one rule.
Yeah,
you cannot use your
break
voice.
Character. Can't break character.
What? What did he say?
That's Disney World 101. He just said he had a lot of respect for my game and really appreciated the player, loved the podcast. And I was like, dude, I don't even know what's happening right now. I've only talked to one mascot, and that's the Eagles mascot. I only talk to Kevin. I don't talk to anybody else.
Kevin? You know his name? That's awesome.
Well, that's Anyways,
yeah. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that guy is a legend, man. He loves.
He said he knew the Eagles mascot too. Like I guess there's like a mascot underground committee. There's a
community. They all know each other.
They meet all the time and discuss how to try and coax 15-yard penalties out of other opposing players.
That's pretty freaking good right there. Shout out to Blue, man, for being a fan of the show, man.
That was so awesome.
Blue getting a shout out. New Eagles make their debut. Sunday was the debut of Ndamukong,
Linval Joseph.
Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph as Eagles.
Didn't disappoint.
How'd you guys get fucking both those dudes off the street, man?
What did Creed tell you? What did Creed say?
Huh?
Creed Humphrey? You said he said, "What are you guys doing over there? You building the Avengers?"
Creed, you're legendary.
Should we not allow? Oh, we can take that out if we're not comfortable with that. But
no, dude, it's silly, dude. What? You guys already had behemoths up front. Like what?
Listen, I think we were already a very talented team, and these two guys are going to help us out. They add not only talent, but size and just experience.
Experience, yeah.
You could see it. Even in the middle of the game, third quarter, offense, clearly we were struggling. Not really to move the ball. It's the same thing as the week before. We're making mistakes. Obviously, we talked about my snap. There's the turnovers, penalties, all these things that we're just killing ourselves over and over.
You know it.
And my man Sue is just like, hey man, we gonna get it. We gonna stop them. You guys get the ball back. You know what I mean? That's why it's nice to have some of those veteran guys around. And not only did they play a great game, but I think they're gonna offer a lot from their personalities. Linval Joseph after the game had like the quote of a lifetime, where he's like, "Hey, at the end of the day, we had to drop our nuts," and that's a Philly fucking quote if I've ever heard one right there. From a man
everybody loved him for that
and
one. For sure.
It's been great too. Just I've played against these guys so much. And Ndamukong Suh in Detroit and Miami and L.A. and Tampa Bay, Linval in the New York Giants, Minnesota, and the L.A. Chargers. I know they're good. They make my job really hard.
That ain't no secret.
I'm more than happy that we were able to add both these guys and that our team is going to be that much more stacked with the end of the season coming up.
I mean, without a doubt, man. That's a whole lot of firepower you guys just added towards the end of the season, especially with those guys being fresh and being that knowledgeable.
Dude, there were reporters asking me. They were like, "Man, how crazy is it? These guys came in and just balled." I'm like, "They have fresh legs. What'd you expect them to do? Like, you think these guys are going to get that much better from like 1 week or 2 weeks of practice? Like, no, fresh legs. Linval knows how to use his hands. Ndamukong, he knows how to use his hands. He needs, you keep these guys fresh.
Legs, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Keeping guys fresh. How fresh are you feeling right now?
I'm terrible. But anyway, let's move on.
I'm right there with you, brother.
I haven't felt fresh since 2017. All right, where are we?
That's a lot of ball, baby. Coach Sirianni was a bit emotional in the post game. You think it's more emotional that to get the win against teams and like that you've played for, against players that you've played with, or coaches that you're familiar with? You know what I mean?
I think it's tough for us to kind of truly understand this because we've only played with one franchise our whole careers.
Yeah.
Nick is obviously, as a coach, you kind of bounce all over the place. You with multiple organizations.
Yeah, 100%.
But in Indy, his last stop was obviously with, Frank Reich and a whole lot of people that he's got a lot of respect for, and he's got a personal tie. So I'd imagine it means a little bit more. I know it would to me if all of a sudden I left and was playing Philadelphia. I'm sure Rodney McLeod, a guy that was in Philadelphia for a long time, that's in Indy now that we played this last week. I know that game probably meant more to him.
Yeah.
And it's not like you do anything different. It's just the emotions are going to be a little bit higher. So, I didn't know it was that much. He did a good job of making it feel, keeping the game, the focus, not himself, which I think is good.
Yeah.
But, man, you saw it after the game. You saw it after the game in his press conference.
Yeah.
I think Jalen probably had a sense because he gave him the game ball. Really happy that we were able to win that game. One for ourselves, obviously, because we need to keep winning games. But, I'm happy that we pulled it out for Nick.
It's a sign of a true great team, man, playing for more than just, the wins and losses, man. That's everything, man. Jalen, as you said, gave him the game ball, and a lot of it just seemed that he just, has so much respect for Frank Wright. And obviously we both have a tremendous amount of respect for Coach Wright and Jeff Saturday. So shout out to Sirianni, man. He's invested, baby. You got to love that.
Sirianni's invested and to Frank, I know that he's got a lot of respect for Frank. Wherever he ends up, it's going to be fine. That dude's a great coach. It always works out. The cream always rises. That's the matter, baby.
I like that one. Moving on to New Heights Stamp of the Week. For all our new listeners, we give a stamp. Each one of us give one stamp of the week to somebody that's taking their talents to the next level. Taking it up a notch, reaching new heights in their career or their field or wherever they're at. And we usually like to keep it around football, but it can go anywhere. And I'll start it off, man. My New Heights stamp of the week is the one and only Coach Prime. It's Prime, baby. Deion Sanders.
What?
The one and only, baby. One of my favorite athletes of all time. Not even going to
pick.
put him in the just football world because he's an all-around athlete. Obviously playing in the MLB.
And
took
coach?
Jackson, head coach. First time Jackson State has gone undefeated in a regular season, and it's only his second full season there. Obviously, the COVID year was the first of it, and both of his sons are the I would say probably the two best players on that team, and leading that team just as much as he is. I can't say enough about Prime, man. A guy that's been a leader of men, has been an unbelievable talent, has done it the right way, has done it his way, and
himself.
Not cared.
He's been himself.
It's the best, man.
Throughout
it's the best.
anything, man.
He's
unapologetically himself, and dude, he's changing the landscaping of
it's
college
awesome,
coaching,
man. Absolutely awesome.
His
going to an
recruiting,
HBCU,
his swag that he's taking to the head coaching spot. He's taking what he did. Dude, it's crazy. He's taking what it was as an NFL player and what it meant to be like a styled, like
he made the cornerback position Revis Island isn't the same without Deion Sanders.
But I'm just saying,
all these.
He changed what it meant to almost be an NFL athlete on like a showmanship level, right? He was like Muhammad Ali for the NFL. He took it to another level of like, this is what you can be like as a personality. And he's doing the same thing to coaching.
Yeah.
Like, how many coaches do you see do that? None. And, dude, it's awesome. I love it.
It's awesome to see it.
It's exciting. And, man, great pick.
Shout out
Great
to Coach
pick.
Prime, baby, taking his game to new heights, even though he's already the best that's ever done it. So, who you got?
For coaching. Yeah. Anyway, I got Marcus Jones. I got Marcus Jones for the New England Patriots taking a game-winning
2 DBs.
punt return to the house. It's the first punt return this year taken to the house. How crazy is that?
Really?
Yeah.
Usually,
that's nuts, isn't it?
No, I mean, yeah.
It just shows how much
wild.
special teams has changed. Like, you used to see kickoff returns, punt returns. It used to be a dynamic part of the game. And the rule changes and things to make the game safer. And it's just kind of taken away from that aspect of it. So it makes those plays even more impactful when they happen.
Yeah.
And, I mean, this is a game that there wasn't anything going on either offensive side of the ball, right?
No.
Both defenses were playing stifling defense. This ended up being the big play of the game. It won in the game. For a rookie DB, game-winning punt return touchdown. And the reason it sticks out a little bit more is that all the Jets fans wanted it called back. They wanted that weak block in the back call that did not impact the play. They were hoping the refs would just, please, refs, give us the game back. Come on now. That's a touchdown. You want the refs to just hand you back that game? I mean, I got nothing. I got no horse in this fight. I like the Jets and the Patriots. I don't have any qualms either way. But come on, let's not hope and pray that the refs give us the game back. This is what I'm talking about with the officials. It's getting out of control. All right? It's getting out of control.
It is. It is getting out of control. That's a hell of a pick, though. 2 DBs getting the Heights stamp of the week. Hey, congrats to Marcus Jones, man.
Way to go, Marcus. All righty. Thanksgiving week. Usually we'll do a little bit of stuff around the league, try and touch out all these storylines. But let's do it a little bit different this week. Let's talk about Thanksgiving, huh?
We love us some holidays.
Thought we'd take some time out of this episode for Travis and I to say one thing that we've truly been thankful for in our football careers. This is tough. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Is it tough? Are you kidding me? I'm thankful for Andy Reid.
All right.
I'm thankful for Patrick Mahomes.
I said one thing.
Yeah, they're a tandem. They're the same thing. Honestly,
Siamese twins.
I can honestly say that I am extremely thankful for Andy Reid, and I can just leave it there, man. What he has been able to do for my career and what he's been able to do through this offensive scheme, I've developed into a more receiving style tight end. Everyone knows that. It's no secret, but he's done it in a way that still maximizes my strengths. And it doesn't take away from the overall goal of the offense. We still want to have a great running game. And to have a great running game, you got to have tight ends that block. And him, Coach Heck, the offensive coaching staff put me in a great position to have success. And if there's anything or anybody that I can be extremely thankful for, it's extremely thankful for the guy that's been leading me my entire career, that put me in this position, that gave me this opportunity, and also put me in the best position for me to have success. And all the success and all the fun that I have out there on the field. So I'm thankful for Big Red, baby.
Yeah, I disagree. I think this is a really tough one, at least for me. There's so many people, Dad, Jeff Stoutland, who if I talk about, I will literally tear up and cry like David Carr. I got Howard Mudd, who was, part of the reason that I was drafted to Philadelphia. Andy Reid, all these guys are great mentions. But I got to go one guy, and it's the guy that had the foresight to even think I could ever become an offensive lineman. I'm going Paul.
Meat, leaves, and berries, baby.
Yeah, I mean, for our listeners, I was a walk-on linebacker at Cincinnati. 230 pounds, just trying to make it and earn a scholarship. And My first year in college football, our head coach, Mark D'Antonio, took a job with Michigan State after the season, and Brian Kelly and his coaching staff came into Cincinnati. And with them came a weightlifting coach, a weight room coach named Paul Longo, who had was known for taking athletic guys and moving them into offensive lineman and defensive lineman positions. He had done it at Iowa. He had done it at Central Michigan. He had done it with Joe Staley.
Yeah.
He just had an eye for it, and he had a program for it. And I'll never forget, I'm doing off-season conditioning, and Paul, you know how he is just kind of looking over at me, and I'm like a nobody really on the team. And it was right after about midway through off-season conditioning program, and he said, you'd make a great center. And I looked at him. I was like, you're nuts, old man. What are you talking about? I've never played offensive line in my life.
He did have a little bit of the crazy to him. He did have that little, and I love that about him.
Every genius does. All genius is always right on that borderline right there.
Yeah, I love playing that border.
I didn't know if he was being serious or what was happening. All I knew is I did my best job to be in shape for that spring ball. And 1 week afterwards, they moved me from linebacker to offensive line. And that was it. Haven't looked back since. And I don't know if that would have ever happened without you, Paul. I don't know if other strength coaches or coaches would have had the foresight to see that happen, or had the skill set necessary to build the muscle and weight the right way to allow me to keep my athleticism. So yeah, man, the person that I'm thankful to is Paul Longo. Thanks a lot, brother. Wouldn't be here without you.
Shout out to Longo, baby.
And talking about who we're thankful for has me thinking about Thanksgiving from growing up. Do you remember, what was Thanksgiving like growing up?
I already know where you're going with this.
I'm not going anywhere with this. We have a really small family, so it was only most Thanksgivings. It was just me, Trav, and we talked about grandparents came in, and we alluded to this earlier. But one of the best things about Thanksgiving, besides the food and being together at the table, was getting to hear my dad scream at my brother to finish his food. Because Trav is a picky eater. We touched on this before. Doesn't like white sauces. Doesn't like goat. Well, it turns out he doesn't like Thanksgiving food either.
It was the stuffing and the mashed potatoes. That was always it. And I had to put everything on my plate. And
those are the only two things you ate?
Didn't eat.
You don't. So you ate. What else was there? Corn.
There was corn, mac and cheese, the rolls. The ham, which is my favorite part. I ate all the ham.
We were a big ham family growing up because we didn't think turkey was very good. Turns out if you cook turkey really well,
the right way,
it tastes fantastic.
It's phenomenal.
We had that dry turkey.
Dad knew about that honey baked ham though over there at the Boston Market. And,
for sure.
That one always slaps.
Yes,
but he knows that if there's one thing we need to be thankful for, it's the opportunity to have food on our table. And
if there's one way to piss Ed Kelsey off, it is not finishing the food on your plate. Man, that's the one. Is that bad? That the one thing I have imprinted in my head more than anything else?
No, it's you? Are you kidding me? I'm in bawling in tears my entire childhood.
I was
because
enjoying
I didn't
every
want
second of it. I was like, "Hey, Dad, these mashed potatoes sure are good." These Hungry Jack mashed potatoes. These fake potatoes you just whipped up
with five sticks of butter.
There are starving children, and if you better eat that food and be thankful.
I don't want to eat it.
Can I just get up from the table? You're not getting up until you finish your food.
I just want to go. Mom, I said thank you. Ed, let him go. Let him up. No, he's going to finish his food and be thankful. I'll tell you what. What it did was it gave me a different perspective. That even if, no matter what that food tastes like, to me, you guys loved it. You guys, all of it. Obviously the Thanksgiving dinner was beautiful, and it It was everything it needed to be up until that point.
Do you
I'm
think
finishing
that
my plate, man?
Do you think Dad's stance like made you more of a picky eater? Like I think on one side, like you kind of had to eat the food, otherwise he wouldn't let you leave the table.
Right.
But on the other side, like now you just don't. Like I try and get you to try stuff, and you're like, no, don't even try it.
Dude. You've gotten me to try a few things,
Travis.
Okay.
I tried to get you to try that goat, the Lady and the Goat. It was like in your mouth and out your mouth faster than like I don't know. I can't even have a comparison.
Goats just look too much.
It was like this.
Dog.
Yeah.
Goats look too much like dog, and I just feel like I'm eating a dog whenever I'm.
All right. I got nothing for that.
Dude, that's pretty good, man. Shout out to Kelsey for forcing me to understand it, man. I'm thankful now, man. I'm thankful now. I was thankful then.
You were always thankful. You just didn't want to eat the food. And Dad grew up in a different time where food was not as abundant as it is right now. Or he just wanted you to be thankful for the food.
He did.
I don't know if it was right or wrong. I'll probably do the same thing to my girls and imprint whatever insecurities you gain from that situation into their minds.
I'll eat mashed potatoes now. Now to the most important Thanksgiving segment. The New Heights Backyard Turkey Bowl.
Yeah, baby.
And this is the draft. We got a draft. You got a draft. You can't have a turkey bowl without a draft. You know what I mean? This is where you line everybody up in the yard and you get pick two captains and you're like, yeah, that guy. I want that guy on my team.
Mm-hmm. Don't want to be last.
You definitely don't want to be
Is there
last.
anything more demoralizing than being the last pick on anything?
Jason, I'm the same athlete that you are. I do not know what it feels like to be picked last.
I think I've been picked last.
What?
It's been a very long time, but I think it's happened.
I think everybody knew who you were, and it was just like, all right, he's got to be half the guy that guy is, so we're gonna pick him. And I was always one of the bigger kids, so it was like, yeah, size always helps. Here's how it works: 5 rounds to draft our team of 5 to be on our backyard football squad. We need a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, and a tight end. And can't forget a coach.
Yep.
That would be the 5th one, and we can pick from the following categories of people. The first round,
they have to be. They have to be the following.
Yeah, rules are rules, Jason. Can't bend the rules.
This is a little bit different. When I first read what we were doing here and found this out, I assembled my team completely incredible. I had a banger of a team, let me tell you. But yeah, these are the new rules. All right. Or these
round one has to be
I hope you guys all play too. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. You guys join in and let us know who your starting 5 are. Round 1 has to be a former teammate. Round 2 is a player on a rival NFL team. Round 3 is a media member or a fellow podcast host. Round 4, an athlete from another sport. And then round 5, a family member. Don't forget the family member.
There we go. All righty. Who's your
And
first
that's where-
pick?
I was about to say, are we flipping a coin, or are you just giving me the honor?
It says it has Travis picks, Jason picks.
Sounds like
So-
I get the first pick.
This might screw me up if you pick one of my picks. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Former teammate. As a quarterback, I'm going with one of the best backyard football, just all-around football guys I know.
I know who you're going with already.
Zach
Collaris. I knew it already.
Because if there's anybody you want in any kind of game in this style, it's Zach Collaris.
He's a great pick.
For those that aren't familiar with Zach, he is the MOP, the most outstanding player in the Canadian Football League for the past 2 years. Has led his team to the Grey Cup numerous times. Unfortunately, fell up short this year, but
runner-up this year. They won it last year.
But still the best player in the league, hands down. And one of our good friends, I call him my brother at this point. Yeah. We lived with him in KC, and when I tell you this guy is an all-around football guy.
UC.
My bad, I get those two mixed up. 127 West Nixon. Shout out to the Bearcats. But Zach was a guy that not only played quarterback and was a stud at quarterback at the University of Cincinnati, ran down on kickoff, was a dual safety quarterback in high school.
Won a state championship at Steubenville, Ohio.
Ooh, Big Red.
The Big Red. about the only thing that's in that town, but they love their Big Rig.
Doggone.
I love
An
that
electric
town.
place in
Steubenville's
Ohio.
awesome.
And then, so he's one of those guys. He can just do it all, man. He can just do it all. So I know I'm getting an offensive, defensive star.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great pick, and I like that you thought of somebody that was also going to have to play offense and defense. I thought you might make that mistake, but great pick by Zach. And Zach was one of the people I had in mind, but come on. We're playing pickup football.
Oh, shit. I already know
Who am I picking? Michael Vick. Come on,
I
dog.
love how we knew exactly.
Come on, dog. We both know who we're picking. Mike Vick, are you kidding me? The human highlight reel in a backyard turkey bowl game?
That's a damn good pick.
Yeah.
Zach, we're going to need you big time on defense.
Oh, by the way, just to clarify, the rule stipulated before this, all of these guys are in their prime.
Yes.
So any age player is back to baseline level.
All right. Video game, arcade style.
All right, round 2.
Moving on to round 2.
Player on a rival NFL team. Who you going with?
I'm going to go with the guy that just locked me up for 90% of the game that I just played in Derwin James.
What position is he playing?
Oh, yeah, it has to be.
What position? No, I mean, listen, he can play both ways. I factored that in as well.
Guys
what are you
got good
locking him in
hands.
as?
I'm throwing him in at wideout.
That's your wide receiver.
That's my wide receiver right now.
Zach Collaros is throwing to Derwin James.
Well, I mean, I got 2 other guys.
Okay.
This just became really hard. I didn't read the rules like I should have. But, I mean, taking Derwin James, it's not a bad pick. An absolute stud. A football guy.
He's a good athlete.
Just a football guy. You could throw him anywhere on the field. He's going to have success.
He's not just a football guy. He's also a professional wrestler, apparently, as we found out earlier this season. That's a great pick. Solid pick.
Who are you going with? Player on a rival NFL team.
Saquon Barkley.
Ooh, at running back.
I needed to fill the running back position. Now that I know that you might not be filling the running back position, I kind of am a little, maybe I should have gone someplace else. But you know what? Saquon's an unbelievable athlete. And
another football guy. You can put him anywhere, man. Just a savvy guy.
Zach's going to have to wear, and, well, I guess you got Derwin. Derwin can hit. Zach's going to need to wear a cowboy collar for this one.
I can see him rocking it too, man. Let's go, Zip. Break it out, baby. Oh, I love that guy, man. Round 3, media member or fellow podcast host. I mean, this one is just way too easy for me. We got the greatest tight end in the National Football League's ever seen in Tony Gonzalez.
Whoa!
Playing tight end, a national media member for
Tony
Fox
Gonzalez
and Amazon. Just absolutely.
It's a great choice.
And on top of that, can't forget one of the greatest players ever in NFL Street. Okay, just an unstoppable force.
What a great game
in NFL Street, man.
Style
That's really
points.
When I started thinking of who I'm drafting. I immediately started thinking of NFL Street and who was good in that game.
It's a similar style game.
Yeah, Tony G was a go-to, man.
This would definitely be an arcade, style game
for sure.
All right,
who you going with?
I'm going. I don't really know how to hype it up. I'm going Randy Moss.
Randy Moss? That's pretty damn.
I mean, come on. Who else am I going to go with, bro? You got Michael Vick throwing to Randy Moss.
No, that's pretty damn good.
Derwin better strap it up. Derwin better bring his cleats, his fast cleats, and put some springs in them.
Listen,
Randy Moss in his prime.
DJ, we need you to get your hands on that man.
This is how you know you're a beast when, like, an entire move becomes your name.
Yeah. You got Moss.
I mean, that's it.
You got Moss.
I hope one day they call a pulling center. Like, hey, man, did you see that guy Kelsey over there? But, like, until they start doing that, I ain't nowhere close to somebody saying, hey, he just mossed that dude right there.
It's Moss.
That's your next level if they're using your name to describe an entire move.
Absolutely.
And everybody just instantly knows what you're talking about.
Yep. Straight cash, homie. That's a hell of a fucking pick. And to complete my team, I got to find a running back, an athlete from another sport. And I'm going to go ahead and cheat, and hopefully I'm not breaking the rules, but Bo Jackson did play baseball. So I'm going to go Bo Jackson.
Whoa!
Boom!
did get a running back. Gosh, that's a good pick. That is a great pick.
Just an all-around athlete.
Pre-hip being torn out, I'm not so sure that there's anybody better than Bo. Was unbelievable. Great 30 for 30, or was that a 30 for 30? Was that a?
I think it was a 30 for 30. Yeah.
Unbelievable documentary. Bo knows.
Bo
Gosh,
knows, baby.
Good picks.
Oh man.
All right, athlete from another sport to round out my team to play tight end. I'm taking Shaquille O'Neal, baby.
Well played.
Bro.
Very well played.
I don't know if he can play football at all. Big man, just run in the end zone. Mike's going to throw it to you. Ain't going to be too hard.
It's the Shaq, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, good luck covering that one.
The Diesel, man. Damn, that's a good one, man. I'll tell you what, this is a pretty good. It's pretty good start.
This was fun.
Right here.
Very
member.
fun.
No, we're not done. Round 5.
Family
member as a coach.
And I think we both picked him as our coach. Of course, we're not playing a game with them.
Give me Ed Kelsey, baby. Let's go, Ed. Lead us to the promised land, Ed. Give us that wisdom, baby.
You know, I thought about Ed Kelsey because Ed Kelsey made a great T-ball coach.
He's the best,
but
man.
You know what? On a Thanksgiving game, it's all about the love. So I went with Mama Kelsey. Yeah, baby. Donna Kelsey's our coach, and we're eating those beautiful cinnamon sugar marshmallow rolls all game long.
So lucky.
Gosh, good luck stopping that attack.
Oh, man.
The moment they come off to the sideline, they're going to be welcome.
Steal some of them rolls, man.
No, she's our coach. Man. We're not sharing rolls. We're not sharing rolls.
Come on, Mom. You know I'm your favorite, please? That's a hell of a starting 5 right there. That was fun, man. That was fun.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
We're going to post our teams on all the social media platforms. So go vote and tell us who is winning the New Heights Turkey Bowl.
Please.
Can't wait to see who you guys.
It's going to be fun to see the results. I hope other guys, I hope other athletes, I hope anybody participates in this. Yeah.
Just chime in. I would love
Build your team.
I'd love it.
All right. Let's look ahead to week 12.
Week 12, baby. Packers at the Eagles.
That's right.
Pack at the Link, baby. Sunday Night Football. I'll tell you what. Sunday Night Football.
A-Rod coming in the house.
Doesn't get any better than shaking up the world on a Sunday night. Gone. A-Rod, AR12, has said Philly has the best trash-talking fans. He's on record, man. And that is, I can second that. They do a great job over there in Philly.
I mean, you know they're the best when you play for Philly and you get the trash talking done to you. Like if you're getting it as a current player, you know the opposing team's getting it 10 times worse.
There's so much.
They ain't holding back in Philly.
There's so much truth in that. Oh man. What should we expect in maybe his last game at the Link? Who knows, man?
I'm not going to say that. Come on now.
Me neither. I had to ask it, though. I only know how to read the prompter like Ron.
I know. Man. I know that's the big question that everybody wants, but who knows? I mean, yeah, I don't know. That guy is an unbelievable player, and he's going to play for however long he wants to.
Yeah, as long as that guy wants to play, somebody's definitely putting him back there, 1,000%.
So,
yeah.
I don't know if it's his last season, but that's up to him.
Philadelphia comes out with arguably the edit of the year. Sexy Batman. What was it? A generous bulge.
Generous bulge.
Philadelphia Eagles social media announces that you guys are wearing all black, baby, and that includes the black helmet. I think the black helmet's the one that's kind of new, right? That's
because so this is the first year I think in a long time they've allowed alternate helmets.
Yeah,
to be, which is a big reason why we haven't ever done the Kelly green, because our normal helmet is the midnight green.
Yeah.
So Went with the black helmet. We're going to wear all black, blacked out for the game.
And let's not forget how fierce you look in that picture next to you. I mean, you embodied the all black like no one
Listen,
else.
there's a reason I don't do photo shoots. I'm not a big fan of photo shoots.
Are you kidding me? You're part of the photo shoot that like embodies all athletes. You're on the ESPN body issue.
Yeah. Anyways, there's a reason I don't do photo shoots. Never been a fan of photo shoots. The Eagles released these jerseys today, and I got to say, I don't know if those were the most flattering pictures of me. I'm never doing a photo shoot again. I mean, it was terrible. It's like zero intimidation. Yeah. Not my strong suit.
Let's go, baby.
Not my strong
Hey,
suit.
listen, man. I got torched. KC, Kansas, the Chiefs media absolutely torched me when I shaved my beard, man. They put out that picture.
I saw that.
Of
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
me looking like I'm 100 years older than what I was because I was
Travis,
tired.
Travis, that was a random person taking a picture of you when you were unprepared. These are posed
the Chiefs
photographs.
posted it.
These are posed photographs by professionals that are doing their best to make me look good. And those were the photos.
They still
they
didn't
chose.
have to post it. They didn't have to post
Dude,
it.
it's terrible.
They could have picked
Who
somebody
looked
else.
at that post and was like, these look badass.
Jason's fierce right here.
Do yourself a favor and check out one of the least intimidating reveals in history. They wanted me to share it. I'm like, I'm not sharing this.
Hey, man, fire up, man. We're wearing all black in the link. Let's go, birds. Let's go. Get fired up. Don't let this, turn down the excitement, okay?
Our social team does a tremendous job. They do a great job. They're hard workers. That post was what do you call it? That post was buns. All right. What do we got here? All right.
Moving on, baby.
Rams at Chiefs. All right, let's move on to the Rams at Chiefs. Last time these two teams met, Week 11, 2018 in
Yes,
Mexico
sir.
City.
This is no. This was moved from Mexico City.
Oh, yeah, because I thought
to
you guys
Los
played the Chargers in
Angeles.
Mexico City.
Yes, we did the following year.
All right.
The following
So
year.
that makes sense. I read that incorrectly. Sorry.
Yep.
Third highest scoring game in NFL history.
Yeah. Yep.
I think I
was
read
on
that correctly, though.
Yeah, I was on the record-breaking, the buns side of a record. I got a whole bunch.
It was
I got
in
a
reverse.
few. I got a few buns records. We were the highest-scoring team that's ever lost.
How many points you guys score?
51. I
You guys
think.
scored 51 points and you lost?
Yeah, it was wild, man.
Wow.
Pat
What was the
Mahomes,
score?
man. 53-51 or something like that. 54-51.
Dude,
It was a wild game, man. It was so.
I've
much
seen
fun. It was in the
college basketball
Coliseum.
games less than that.
You're right. So those old school Cincinnati Big East games used to be like
Oh, yeah.
20 to 25.
Mick Cronin was all about defense.
All defense. Yeah, 54, 51. Rams final.
That's crazy. You guys
Yeah,
lost
it
and
was.
scored 51
I think it was
points.
McVay. One of McVay's.
You put up a
first
50
couple
burger
years.
and lost.
Yeah,
That's nuts. Well,
could have put up more too. It was wild. I had
All
a few
right.
turnovers. I had a few drops. Me personally, I had a few drops. I remember that game. That game was so epic, man. It was. There's something about playing in the Coliseum. I think it was
Yeah.
that year because that was the
Yeah.
year you guys won it.
no, this is the
No,
year after
17.
2018. We won it.
Folsey was the quarterback. You guys were playing in the Coliseum, and it was something about when that stadium gets dark, the fog comes in and makes it just that much more dramatic. Like it kind of just becomes like a movie in a sense. Like it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt it. I thought it was awesome how big that stadium is when it's packed to the T and everybody's in that thing. It is an experience to be had, man. And I loved every bit of playing in that thing until we lost because it was a high scoring game.
That was a really cool stadium. That was a cool few years when the Rams were playing there. Iconic stadium, old. You felt it. It felt like like you're saying.
history.
It just felt like a magical kind of stadium, kind of like Green Bay does, and some of these
100%.
older stadiums that you just couldn't replicate even if you tried to rebuild them because there's too much history, blood, sweat, tears, puke, all that stuff backed into the rafters that is embedded there for generations.
Not only just football, but all sports. I mean, it was initially an Olympic stadium, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I think it was.
The L.A. Olympics
Yeah.
were there. Yeah, so we got the Rams coming into the house, the defending champs, I should say. The defending champion Los Angeles Rams. And we all know the type of playmakers they got over there. Aaron Donald, still the best, if not one of the best, or one of the best, if not the best in the league. I'm on air saying Chris Jones is the best, and I'll stand by that for the entire season. Because that dude just came up with another 2 sacks, big-time sacks
he's balling.
In our previous game. But, yeah, obviously we got to have an answer for that. We got to have an answer for a lot of the stuff that they do on defense, and then McVay's unique offense.
Yep.
And what they're doing on the offensive side of things. It's going to be a big-time game for us, man.
Well, hopefully you guys can win the game if you score 51 points this time. Man, you guys both scored 35 combined points in the fourth quarter. I might go back and watch this game because it sounds exciting.
They actually play it on NFL Network quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
It's
a touchdown every single drive.
I think Tyreek Hill might have had 200 yards and like 3 touchdowns or something like that. It was crazy.
That's awesome. I can't believe I don't remember this game happening. All righty. Well, that wraps up the Thanksgiving episode of New Heights.
13 weeks in, baby.
So make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, New Heights, so you can stay up to date with all the new videos and content. And Pat Mahomes is coming soon. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out next week for 2 episodes. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Once again, New Heights is a Jukes original presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. Follow the show on all social media platforms at New Heights Show for all the fun clips that we have for you throughout the week on this wonderful Thanksgiving episode. And then shout out to our production, man. We love you guys. You guys make us look way better than we really are at this. And we can't thank you enough. We're very thankful for you guys. And until next week, baby. Peace.